From far and wide, Oilers fans, this is Dolynny TV. And welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers game breakdown discussion here on Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson Dolynny. Man, oh man, I think my nerves are completely shot. You go through the past 3 days the Edmonton Oilers have gone through, and the way things have gone, I don't know how any Oilers fan could possibly have any nerves left in their body. Oh my God, I am shot. 100%, yes, sure, it's New Year's Eve, 9:38 Mountain Time. Whatever, all good. But man, oh man, that end of that game, that San Jose game just being an absolute pummeling, and then all of a sudden that last 5 minutes, and then yesterday with the trades, the Oilers have made life for an Oilers fan very interesting over the past 3 days. But the more important result is a 4-3 defeat in regulation time against the Winnipeg Jets. Yet again, the losing streak's at what, 6 games now? That's a brutal way to enter the new year, but the Oilers can only turn it around from here, unfortunately, or they can keep losing. We've seen both over the past few years. So what happens? Who knows? Hopefully no injuries. I don't know. I didn't really count many people on the ice after the last 5 minutes of the game, because it was McDavid, Draisaitl, Caleb Jones, Darnell Nurse, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins out there. Ty Ratty as well. So realistically, I couldn't tell you if anyone was injured. I'm not paying that much attention, unfortunately. A little bit of stuff. Everybody wishing me a Happy New Year and stuff. So let's go get those stats for the Oilers this evening versus Jets. See, that's when I'm trying to get this done so I can get back to New Year's Eve a little bit here, eh? You can tell what day on the calendar it is for me. Let's go see Oilers versus Winnipeg Jets. Sportsnet, let's make sure this is it. Live tracker 4-3 in regulation time. No, that's a different game. Hold on, pardon me. What the heck am I doing here? Let's see. Oilers versus Winnipeg Jets. There we go. Jeez, guys. Like I said, my nerves are shot. I can't even get things going the right way. Let's see schedule and see what I can do for us right here. There we go. As the Winnipeg Jets, like I said, took us 4-3. That's unfortunate, but we'll bounce back, I'm sure. Game Center, is that what I'm looking for? Yes, sir. Okay, there we go. So for the Winnipeg Jets, it was a real story for the Winnipeg Jets of guys kind of coming up clutch at the right time, right? Andrew Kopp, two assists. Not a guy that normally contributes that much. Brennan Tanev getting a goal, so it's the depth for the Winnipeg Jets. Jack Roslovic, and then you've got Brennan Lemieux with 2 goals. Like, guys, it is just guys coming in out of nowhere to wreck the Oilers' New Year's Eve in this one. Connor Hellebuyck, he was solid as well. Got to think about Trouba and Morrissey, they're normal guys. Joe Morrow gets an assist. Like, come on, a lot of these guys aren't big guys. Yeah, credit to Blake Wheeler getting a big goal as well. Connor Hellebuyck, not really outstanding. 21 saves on 23 shots against. 0-1 on the power play, so 21 shots, 24 saves, pardon me. Big thing, though, is that stop on Leon Draisaitl in the last minute there. That was, you saw the pass coming across. Nuge sauced it perfectly over top of the stick of the defender. And Oilers fans, you could just see in the building, it was just everybody was rising out of their seats almost. And it was in the glove. It was in the friggin' glove of Connor Hellebuyck a second after being off the stick of Leon Draisaitl. Take a breath. That is as close as the Oilers will come to snapping their losing streak in 2018. You guys want to talk about that? That's exactly what I'm going to say. That's the closest the Oilers could come to end 2018 on a winning note. You want to know how close it was? Sportsnet, the score graphic, literally flashed up to 4, flashed goal. They thought it was in. When the control booth, the production booth is confused that isn't a goal, you know, Oilers fans know from that spot it's an automatic goal when it's on the stick of Leon Draisaitl. That hurts. That absolutely hurts, ladies and gentlemen. That was a tough one to swallow, seeing that the Oilers came that close, that friggin' close to getting the job done against the Winnipeg Jets and possibly taking the game to overtime, maybe winning it in regulation if they could have gotten the second one straight, but most likely only taking it to overtime. Still, a point would have been massive. A point would have been friggin' massive, guys. That friggin' hurts really, really bad. I thought, you know what, the Oilers had it in the bag there, but Leon Draisaitl stonewalled. However, the big thing for Draisaitl tonight is the 2 massive goals. Like, he came in big. That first power play goal, that was a beautiful tally. That was, man, you want to talk about video game quality snipe on that side. That was exactly, like, that was an automatic shot. He knew he had it. He knew he took it. He knew he got it as soon as it left the stick. There was this, man, that was a beautiful goal. His second goal, the chip down from Connor McDavid. What an absolute instinctive play by Connor McDavid and Draisaitl as well. You can't say that that play was not instinctive on both their parts. Draisaitl knew exactly what was happening there. He knew his captain was going to dig that puck out and flick it down to him. He just had to stand there and snipe it backhand. And that's exactly what Leon Draisaitl did to end up tying the game at that point. Unfortunately, not enough. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, goal and an assist for 2 points. He continues to be hot. Connor McDavid, like I mentioned, with 2 assists as well. So the big guns getting it done. I really have to ask the question, when is this Edmonton Oilers team going to start getting desperate enough to have in regulation 5-on-5 Draisaitl, McDavid, and Nugent-Hopkins on a line to try and generate offense? Loved God of Ratty, but you know what? It is getting to be closer and closer to time that super line becomes a real friggin' thing. McDavid is going to do McDavid things. Draisaitl is going to play the puck well when playing with McDavid. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is starting to become that echelon player that can play with guys like Draisaitl and McDavid every situation, every time of the game. No matter what, he is an impact player with those two. And that time is getting damn close that super line needs to be formed and start wrecking up the NHL. We've seen Nugent-Hopkins, McDavid, Ratty. We've seen Draisaitl, McDavid, Ratty. We've seen McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, Draisaitl in a little bit of clutch time, sure, but not like we should in third periods when it's time to run down a team's offense and run down a team's defense straight up the wall kind of deal by putting those 3 together, guys. Man, I'm tired. I'm shot. I don't even think I'm making any more sense. Let's go review anything else that I missed from this game. Petrovic. Yep. Petrovic? Yes, Petrovic. I don't know. They pronounced it that way all night. I think that's right. I've been wrong all week. I'll be fine with that. Petrovic and Nurse both get assists. Petrovic definitely deserved that assist. I mean, man, that was a tough play not to rule it on him for the first little bit there, but it was a definite beauty of a just tie up the stick, and I mean a 6-inch chip to Connor McDavid's stick, if that, to get that goal going for that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins goal. Now, big one we got to talk about here is Mikko Koskinen, another 30-save performance. So the defense tightens down compared to the game against the San Jose Sharks. However, Mikko Koskinen should have had a very good 900 save percentage this game. However, that Brennan Lemieux tip in the low slot, just on a weak shot by Joe Morrow, cost him that 900 save percentage. Even still, it's an 889 save percentage. It's a good night for Mikko Koskinen. The boys let him down defensively. Matt Benning on the first goal, Caleb Jones on the second. It is what NHL hockey is at times, right? Unfortunately, if it's not one thing, it's another with this Oilers team, and that's the story of the losing streak, boys. I can't make it any more simple than that. The nerves are shot. I think for the Oilers, and I think for Ken Hitchcock, they're going to sit there and they're going to say, damn, we gave it all. Or especially, like I mentioned, in that last minute 51 when they pulled Mikko Koskinen and just went out there and forced the issue. You know what? Beautiful, beautiful effort of heart, guts, passion to try and tie that game, and they couldn't get it done. This is a heartbreaker on New Year's Eve for the Edmonton Oilers. The Winnipeg Jets invited them to Times Square to see the ball drop and didn't show up. But they showed up and took the W. I guess, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make a metaphor that doesn't exactly make sense, but you understand where I'm going with it. Like I said, the nerves are shot, and I should probably just go, enjoy New Year's Eve and finish off 2018 on a high note with some family and call it a year, guys. It's been my pleasure so far this past month and a half it's been covering the Oilers, talking to you guys day in, day out. Thanks so much for the support in 2018. I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. We'll catch you in 2019 tomorrow, New Year's Day. I am up on out of here.